Hi guys, happy AAPI month. I just realized I didn't do a dedicated video this month. I want to make sure I have a video all about Asian owned beauty brands. I started this last year, definitely check that one out. That one had more newer products, ones I wasn't familiar with. This one is solely what I have in my collection. I already started my skincare off camera because I didn't realize I was going to film this video today, but this is what I wore, the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. This one is the mini size. I love this. I keep buying it every single time. I've owned probably 5 or so of these. I'm also going to use this spray to prep my skin. This is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist. It's hydrating, a little glowy. You can use it in between your makeup steps to hydrate your skin, to prep for your skincare. Also, you can do it at the very end as well. I did this step off camera as well. This is the Live Tinted Superhue, so it's an under eye cream. It has a bit of a sheen to it. It makes your under eyes appear a little bit brighter. For the lips, I'm going to go in with the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. It comes with a little spatula. I did talk about some of these products in my spring favorites video, so some of this might be repetitive, but I love this when prepping my makeup, and then I like wearing it at night as well. For my sunscreen, I'm going to be using the Choco one. This has been my go-to sunscreen. I am such a huge fan. I talked about this product to you guys a number of times now, and I really just enjoy it so much. I'm also going to use it as a primer since I don't think I own really any Asian owned primers because I never got the Patrick Star one, which is a mattifying primer, which I do want to eventually get, but I couldn't really think of anything in my collection that was Asian owned. I'll move you guys in a little bit closer just so you guys can see the makeup application. This foundation is one of my go-to foundations, even though it's a CC cream. This is the Jason Wu Beauty Tinted Moisturizer meets CC cream. I have shade 5, which is seriously the perfect match for me. It's light to medium satin finish, and it just feels very lightweight. It's also thin, and it gives a decent amount of coverage. I put more than enough on my skin. I think I might have put a little too much. And just use your fingers. I'm just gonna go in with a sponge, tap it all in. Just gonna just absorb some of that excess product. This one I love using year-round, but especially during the warmer months. To me, this product makes your skin look like skin, you know? Like, we still have a little bit of hyperpigmentation peeking through, specifically right here. This has been like my trouble spot the last week or so. Overall, it really evens out the skin. But one of my favorite newer contour products is the Patrick Ta Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo, and she's sculpted. I love this. This is what I'm most likely going to be wearing for my wedding this year. I don't find it to be too warm. That was like my biggest issue. I think he makes some really amazing products. There have only been maybe 1 or 2 products of his that I didn't like. I went a little too heavy on the side, so I'm just gonna use my sponge, blend it in some more. Much better. So I'm going to skip the powder bronzer because I want to go in with another cream product. So let's talk about the blushes. This is probably my favorite Jason Wu Beauty product. It's their Multistick. I forgot what the product is called, but it comes in a variety of different colors. I think I own almost all of them. You get nudie shades, pinky, reddish shades, purpley shades if you're into that. These are so nice. They look like a lipstick, as you can see. For the most part, I tend to wear them on my cheeks and my lips. You can also wear them on your eyes. I think they smudge too much for me. So let's see what I want to wear today. I'm going to be going for a peachy coral look today, so maybe I will wear this lighter one. This is in Sugar Cookie. It's just like one of your nudie pinks. Put a little over the nose bridge. Okay, there we go. This is such a pretty color. I might end up wearing this on my lips. We'll see. So I am going to apply some concealer off camera just because I realized I don't own a concealer owned by an Asian beauty brand. So let me know down below, what are your favorite concealers from Asian beauty brands? The only one I can think of on the top of my head is from Patrick Star. But if you guys have any recommendations, definitely let me know down below. I just wanted something to brighten under my eyes, and then I'm gonna apply a little more blush just to fix it all up. Now we can go back to the bronzer powder. Let's set the makeup with this product. This is another Patrick Ta one. This is the cream foundation and finishing powder. So we're gonna be focusing on the finishing powder. I like using a poof whenever I like to do my under eyes, just to make sure it looks nice and smooth. I find a brush, it just doesn't look as good. I really enjoy this powder. Just makes your skin look really smooth and airbrush. Like, look under my eyes. They look so smooth. Let's talk about brow products. I love both of these. They're newer to me. Both of them are from Unleashia. I will be having a full line review of this brand coming up. I was hoping this month, but then I realized I was still missing a few other products, so I think it's gonna be next month. First, let's talk about this brow gel. I ended up getting this product because of Morgan Turner. She was saying this is a Refi dupe, and it is very, very similar. I will say the hold is not as strong. It's pretty strong though, like strong enough for me, but it doesn't make your brows feel crunchy. It does have a very similar brush, and the white gel is very similar to the Refi one. I'm just gonna let that dry before I go in with my brow pencil. Remove any of the excess powder. This pencil is one of my favorite brow pencils, to the point where I barely have anything left, and I was shocked because I've owned this for about maybe a month and I'm already at the very end, so I'm gonna have to buy another one for the video. But the match is so good. I wear taupe gray. I mentioned it in my spring favorites video. Pretty much gonna finish it right now since I barely have anything left. I gotta get a new one of these. When I make my next Unleashia order, since I have to buy the other products that I end up missing out, I'm gonna buy maybe even 2 of these because I go through this so fast. One of my favorite tinted brow creams has to go to the M Cosmetics one. I am very particular with these. Like, I recently tried the Gen C one. What else have I tried? I've tried the Milk Makeup one. Those are way too pigmented, but also look at this tiny brush. Just for comparison, the other ones are like 3 times this size. What I love about this the most is that not too much pigment comes off. And that's a problem for me since I don't want this to look unrealistic, and then also it gets onto my skin. The other ones that are more pigmented, where this clings onto my brow hairs. I'm at the end of this too. There's not that much left, but I just wanted to show you guys a product that's really good. If you're looking for a tinted one, check out the M Cosmetics one. For eyes, I had to talk about this product again, another Unleashia product, but this time I got another palette. So a different color story. This one is the Olive Coral Pink. I find this to look very, very similar to Olive Brown, which maybe I should get that one out for you guys just to compare. Like, I don't find this to look that corally. I thought it'd be a little more like warmer, but it doesn't seem that way. I haven't swatched it yet. This one's coral pink, this one is brown. So this one definitely looks more pinky. Corally, not so much. You do see a difference, but they are pretty similar. The other day I just cleaned my brushes, and it's so nice to have all clean brushes. Anywho, I'm gonna do a mix between these 2 matte shades. Okay, so far so good. That darker matte is definitely warmer. For the lid, I'm tempted between, honestly, maybe these 2. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that one is very sheer, more silvery. The one next to it looks more pinky. I think I'm gonna do that one. I really like this shade. It's like a warmer rosy gold. I do want to put something over that. Maybe this one. This one's more of a cream. Ooh, this one feels so nice on the skin. That one I would say is a bit warmer than the first glitter. I'm going to put that right over. Ooh, and it gives the prettiest twinkle. If you still haven't gotten this eyeshadow palette the first time I mentioned it, what are you guys waiting for? Now, I just recently got this, a 10% off on Stylevana. I'll have my discount code down below. If you want to try this eyeshadow palette out, definitely check out that code. But also, they have a bunch of different brands as well, and they're all Asian owned. I am so obsessed. So pretty. I'm going to add a little bit of that darker matte on a smaller brush just under eyelids, like right here on the lash line, halfway through, connecting it right here. Our brow liner all the way. This one is from Colorgram. So creamy. It's a twist up. Just tight line and go a little bit above and just do kind of a very small smoky wing. To continue on with the brown warmer look, going in with the Etude mascara. This one is the Curl Fix. It's not better than the Cleo one, but it's still pretty good. But I love this shade of brown. I still need to try out the other Cleo mascaras. I feel like if I love the long curling one, I should probably like their other ones. But I also want to get it in brown as well. Going back to that shimmery shade that I used earlier, I do the inner corner and then bring it up just connect it. Their shimmery and glittery shades are so pretty. By far my favorite eyeshadow palette that I discovered last year. I have a little bit of fallout under the eyes, but you know what? That's okay. I really do love this color story, but if you're expecting something more corally and a little more vibrant, this isn't it. I would say it's more like a peachy pink, not corally pink, but I still really like this. Going back to a highlight that I haven't used in a minute, it's the Cosmetics Moonbeam in Halo. This is a beautiful champagne. We still have a little bit of product left, but it's one that comes in a cushion. It has a few different colors. Oh yeah, it's still there. It looks beautiful over powder. I still need to try their other shades. I need to do another Cosmetics purchase or haul. I haven't done one since probably last summer, so it's been almost a year. I can't believe it. But they have some really great products. I'm trying to think, is there a product that I don't like from them? And there really isn't. I guess the one that I can think of on the top of my head, but it's not a bad product and I have it as well. It's their other highlighter that's a powder highlighter. I just find that to be a bit strong for me, where this one is not as strong, but by no means is it a bad product. Also, this packaging is stinking cute. I know I've been talking about products that I love and I'm obsessed with, but I do want to try something newer. So I was supposed to get this maybe a month ago and I finally got it last week. It's the Sacheu Beauty Lip Liner Stay In. It's a peel off lip liner tattoo. You might have seen these on TikTok. They come in 3 shades. I have all 3. Not really sure which one I should do, but basically it's like a liquid lipstick. Like you put it on, you can do like a full application all over the lips, or you can just do it as a liner, which is what I'm going to be doing today. When I first tried it out, I did my whole entire lips, which was a very interesting experience. You really do have to make sure you let it dry. Hopefully I don't have to wait as long since I'm just doing it as a lip liner. But let's see. We have pink, mauve, and nude. I really don't know. I would assume pink would make more sense, but I think this is the one I wore and it was quite pink. So I don't know. It's so hard to tell because it needs to dry, but that's pink. Hard to believe. This one is mauve. Yeah, you can't even tell until I do the peel off. This one is nude. Nude, you can actually tell a little bit more. I think I'm gonna wear this one today. I wish the tip was finer to make it a little bit easier for me, especially when you get up here. Like it's just hard to be precise. Do you find this a bit gimmicky? I just really wish this tip was smaller and finer. But I love the idea of this. Like something like this for a wedding would be perfect. I noticed that this, you can't do multiple layers because it starts to come off. It's not looking that great. I find this, you have to do it fast and like one swoop. We're just gonna leave it like this, hope for the best. I think I have to wait about 15 minutes, so I'll be right back. It's been about 15 minutes. I kind of want to peel the swatches off first. Let's start with the one that I'm wearing, nude. Ooh, pretty light. You almost can't even see it. Just looks like snake skin. The middle one is mauve. Okay, so that's darker. Definitely cooler. And the last one is pink. So this is what the 3 shades look like. I was hoping nude would look a bit darker. We'll see how it looks when I peel it off of my lips since I did do a couple layers. I don't even know where to start. I just remember the last time I did this, since I was impatient, I got it all over my fingers and it was a hot mess. Super subtle. The remnants is so funny. So please make sure that you wait until it fully dries because last time I didn't and I actually pulled some of my skin. It's very faint on my lips. I'm wondering it's because my lips are pretty pigmented naturally. It could be the case. I do see it, it's just very subtle. I kind of want to do it one more time just to see if I can get it to be darker since I have the time for it. And this time I'm gonna go faster. Try to do it in one swoop. Much better. Take 2, I'll see you guys in another 15 minutes. Okay, I think it's about time. It feels dry. Ooh, that was satisfying doing it in one go. Oh, just like the tiniest bit of residue in the inner corners, but not bad. Doing it a second time around didn't make too much of a difference. I just think nude is too light for me. So if you have darker lips like myself or even darker than me, don't get that shade. Definitely check out the other 2. I know pink shows up on me and I have to try out the mauve one. Most likely I will, just looking at these swatches because these 2 swatches look really great. Over the liner, I'm going to go back in with the Jason Beauty product. Since this is a matte finish and I prefer something more satiny or glossy, I am going to add a gloss. This one is from Cosmetics. This is the Dew Gloss. A really nice, simple gloss. Very thin, not sticky. I'm loving the look. I do want to finish it off with some setting spray. I have this one. I got it at the Sephora sale. This is the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This is the mini size one. Mine ended up coming a bit broken, like this was off, but it still works. I've only tried it 1 or 2 times, and it feels like hairspray. It has a floral scent to it. There we go. This is probably what I'll be wearing for my wedding. I just wish mine didn't. Ooh. Did you guys just see that? I wish mine didn't come broken. It's like hard to get the tip back on without spraying. So it works, but that was just a fluke. I love how the makeup turned out. Very peachy, pinky, perfect for spring and summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial of my favorite Asian-owned beauty brands. The only thing that was a dud was the Sacheu one, but I really think it's just because of that shade. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, like this video, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you in another one. Bye!